Hey, good morning. What's going on? Happy Tuesday, Blues Day, everybody. Wow, what a humdinger of a trivia game we had last night. If you have not seen the superhero battle that we had last night, it was so much fun. I learned my lesson. Let me check my audio. Excellent, because I remember last time this damn mic decided to stop working right as we started the show. So we sound like we're doing pretty good. You guys let me know if at any time we will lose audio. I can always do a backup. But, hey, before we jump in there, you guys know the drill. It's a good day. You sit back, you relax, you grab a drink, you grab a snack, because welcome to the morning mug. Hey everyone, welcome to the morning mug. Now let's chat. Yeah, man, this is how we do. We call up the morning mug. We have a good time. We just chat. You guys talk to me. Let me know what you want to know. I got topics set aside for fun. But I cannot do anything until I say hello to my lovely audience. Adrian James, as always, the early bird. What's up, Huckster? Michael Hubbard's here from Florida. Good morning, my friend. Dimension Scott's here. Everybody saying good morning. Corey Wilkerson, how are you, sir? Says hello all. Movie Hunter 2020 morning. Everyone smash that like button. Yeah, look at that. We already got 6 likes. Mwah! Bellissimo. Look at that. 12 watching and 6 likes. You guys are fantastic. Keith, what the hey, you? Good to see you. Good morning. Is this the first morning mug, at least that you've acknowledged that you've been here too? I am so glad you're here. If you guys missed it, Keith was my surprise mystery guest during the Harrison Ford tournament battle. And he had, great insight and great picks and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Brent's here. Hello and good morning, Mr. Hook. Good morning, Brent. Like Mr. Nichols says, Hook. What's going on, buddy? He's my little Batman over there as we go out to the, whenever we are there at the same time, to the swap meets. He scored good on some 4Ks. See, I didn't go on purpose. I don't want none of those. I don't need that junk. See what I did there? All right. Hey, Mama Blu-ray. Oh, look at that. Hi, Huck. Got my morning tea. Well, welcome to the morning mug. Enjoy that nice warm tea. I assume it's a nice hot tea. I, of course, am sporting the iced tea. Look, and I even still have my leftover cup from last night. This is what I was drinking out of. Superman in honor of. Look, even got the superhero shirt on to continue the love from last night. Keep that whistle wet, yo. Let's see. Adrian says, hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Mama Blu-ray. Oh, here comes all the love, man. The chat's always filled with first time here. Well, Keith, all right. Look, the way it is, you just slap me with any sort of goodness you want. Ask questions, make comments, so we can just have a great morning. Mike is here. Yes, glorious Mega Mike, the movie man. Good morning, everyone. Well done last night, sir. Well done. He played an extremely good game last night. It was a nail biter right down to the wire. You guys got to see it. He came out swinging. He had his Flash costume on like I had my Superman outfit on. It was great. Dimension says, hello, Mama, James, Mr. Nichols, Movie Hunter. Oh, yeah, just tons of fun. Ben Buster's here, stopping to say hi. I'm at work. Well, Ben Buster, hello, my good friend. Can't wait to see what you dive into tomorrow during your Wednesday, Walmart Wednesday dumpster dive. Those are hilarious. Adrian James says, the superhero trivia stream was fun last night. Indeed, it was. Mama says, hello, and hey there. All right. Well, guys, welcome to the morning mug. Super pumped you guys are here. A lot of stuff stewing and brewing out there. I don't know if you've all heard Caught Wind. I've only done like a little homework on this, but it's enough to get me super excited. Is the Mill Creek and Disney deal. You guys heard about that? I'm sure you've heard about it by now. It's basically Disney has, well, here's what I understand. I also watched a couple of videos last night. Check out Jeff over at Films at Home. I was watching him last night, and he was saying the deal isn't quite what you think it is. It's not quite a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. From what I understood because he has good connections, go check him out. I'll leave a link after we're done. Like you guys don't know, he's like one of the biggest ones, Films at Home. But he had said that it's really just things that have been released before. They just want to make them more available again in places like Walmart and stuff like that, so they can keep that love going. But I'm just thinking, well, and I sent him a question, and hopefully, he answered. In fact, you know what? We're just going to call him up real quick and take a look. Let's see. So I'm looking at his video. I sent him a question. He has not replied. So, because he kept saying nothing new, nothing really new. He wanted to be clear about that. And so what I asked him was, well, what do you mean by nothing new? It's like, for example, Splash. Splash is out or was out on DVD, right? So if that's going to be re-released by Mill Creek, will they up that to the 4K, to the 1080p? Because they didn't mention anything about 4Ks, but the Blu-ray would be 1080, right? Which it's never had. So that, in my essence, is new. That would be new, a new type of release for that film. So I just wanted him to clarify that, and I'll try to find some other feelers on that as well that would indicate whether some of those are also getting upgraded to Blu-ray. Because, I mean, look, I don't mind if you want to release a bunch of old back catalogs. I mean, catalog titles are fantastic. 90% of my stuff is all back catalog titles. And if we can up some of those to Blu-ray, I'm good. And look, Mill Creek, they are what they are. They're not known for the best transfers, but they give you a lot of good titles at a pretty good price point. You even get those, VHS slipcover things for only $10. So if you dig those, which I do, I got a bunch behind my, Superman over there of their stuff because it looks pretty cool. Not all of those titles, though, are bangers. That's the problem. Like when Walmart put a bunch of those things out, they did Meatballs and Young Guns, Predator, Terminator 2, like really top-notch titles that had those sweet covers, which is why I wish I was doing this back then. So I definitely would have snagged those. But I've slowly grabbed a couple of the covers off of eBay and stuff like that because I like that retro stuff. Super cool, man. So, yeah. All right, let's see what you got. So, hey, 818 Sega's here. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Movie Hunter says, I feel like I am at a mechanics convention with all these blue wrenches in the... Oh, I do have a lot of blue wrenches, don't I? That's because everybody's such a good friend, and they're all, my moderators, so they can keep an eye out for the riffraff. Mama Blu-ray's like a hawk. Don't you try to pull nothing over on the huckster here, because she'll shut you down, man. She'll use that wrench. It's happening. It's like dodgeball. You can dodge a ball. You can dodge a wrench. Well, you're not going to dodge Mama Blu-ray's wrench. She's bullseye with that thing. It says, hey there, Mega Mike. Congrats on your win. Absolutely. Mill Creek better step up its packaging. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I mean, if you're going to be getting some Disney stuff, let's see it. Let's see, look, let me go back to you for a second. If you're going to bother to make something like a nice slip and all that stuff, it's not any more effort to make it look really good than it is to make it look crappy. Because you gotta hire a talented person that knows Photoshop or whatever and those kind of skills, and then put that person to use. Just hire somebody that's got a little bit more experience than, hey, I just learned it yesterday. Like, get somebody. There's a lot of talented people out there. I mean, like, hire Side Hustle Cinema, man. He'll whip up some awesome covers, man. That guy knows what he's doing. I mean, I can do it, but I'm too busy. I don't want to do that. Goomy is here. Goomy. Wait. Goomy. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Goomy. Hollow Nose says, good morning, Huck. How's that? Let it rock. Oh, is that how it is? It's going all right. I need to. Okay, look, after the show today, I'll get on it. Okay, I got to start work. Because you guys know I have a new job, so I got to kind of cut it off at 9:00. But I did add one. Let's see. I think did I add? I don't know. I should have added the whale because I saw the whale last week. That was phenomenal, y'all. So good. If you have not seen the whale, man, Brendan Fraser is phenomenal. He's just phenomenal in that role. Yeah, the Disney Mill Creek deal is just for retail. Nothing to get excited about, unfortunately. Yep. And Mill Creek are always bare bones. Yeah, that's the thing is they don't tend to put out any sort of cool special features and stuff like that. I know, because you got to pay those people to come in to do those special features, and they just don't have the kind of pull, I guess, to do that. I mean, or have they even tried? Maybe some of these actors are like, look, this is my movie. Maybe they're getting old or something, would like to sort of, commemorate these films for eternity with their words. But, Hollywood, they also want their money. So yeah, probably not going to happen. Let's see. Yeah, you know what they should do? They should really steal Frontier on Blu-ray. That's right. I'll do a free commentary. I said it. Call me Mill Creek. Let's see. Gary's Comics and Movies says already have Spanish Blu-ray overseas region 0. Oh, yeah? Dang. Gumi says, happy to say I got some new titles earlier this week. Violent Night, excellent one, Gumi. On Blu-ray, Vestron's videos, The Dentist 1 and 2. Yes, those, and that's at such a good price point, the Dentist movies. I didn't get those just because I don't know if people digging around in people's mouths. But look, we have My Sung Park says, hi, hello. He says, I am Riff Raff. Are you the riffraff? All right. Well, you take it easy, because I'm a Blu-ray. Just keep an eye on you. Can't be all riff-raffing up in here. I mean, yeah, you could. There's nothing wrong with a little riff-raff. Let's go. Throw something at me. I do want to say this, though. We are, ever since just having a really good week of shows and posts and doing the game last night. Let me bring this up. I mentioned this before. We are super close to the big 3K. So there it is right there. I can't see it with the crawl there, but there you go. It is almost at 3K, and I'm at 2.96. So there you go, guys. So maybe I have a good feeling by the end of February, maybe even mid-February, we'll have hit that mark, and we'll do a show. I don't know what I'll do. Probably do it like maybe on the weekend, like a Saturday or Sunday, so we can all just kind of chill and hang out and stay up late. Don't tell our families that we're up late. Yeah, like little kids. Are you guys night owls? See, ever since, getting married and having a kid, the whole night owl thing has been sort of like purged out of me. So it's like 11:30. I'm like, I just can't stay awake. And then, you got to just conk out, because you also got to, I get up, I'm like Mr. Mom in the morning. I told you guys this before. It's like I'm making lunches for my wife and daughter, getting them out the door. I'm like Carol Brady or Alice. I forget who handed the kids the lunch in the Brady Bunch, but that's me in the morning, getting everybody out all ready, all fed and up. It's the other thing, always knocking on the door of my daughter. You up yet? I'm all like super awake, standing in the doorway. She's like, I'm up. I'm like, I mean, let me see those feet hit the floor. You gotta make sure you gotta wait for the feet to hit the floor, because if you start leaving the doorway, they sort of etch back into the bed. You guys remember how it was when we were kids. I love my girls. All right, let's see. Where were we? I'm not even on the right page. Hold on here. Michael says, yes, I would love Steel Frontier on Blu-ray, right? I mean, come on. Steel Huckster's one and only movie performance. It's a real scene stealer. I was going to store, pick up Dawn of the Dead on 4K, but not the 30. I know, $39.99 Best Buy, crazy. I was going to price match it. That's what you got to do, just price match it. But that means you got to do a little work. And what is the deal? I know people saying, oh, maybe it's just an error. We know it's not an error, because a lot of those titles that were jacked up have already been sitting on the floor for a month at a much lower price. These aren't new things that sort of came out and were accidentally marked improperly, and then they'll catch it next week. No, these are titles that have been sitting on those racks that they intentionally jacked up for some nefarious reason. And yeah, I mean, why? We're not going to pay that. Come on. I mean, there'll be some suckers out there, but not us, y'all. Not this community. We're too smart. We're too smart for you, Best Buy. You're going to price match? Well, we're going to use that. And Gus is here. What's up, Gus? Morning, Huckster. Mom says Gus. And then here we go with the Gus love. Adrian says, do you remember? Oh, I meant to say that this morning. Thank you. Yep. That was on my thing. I do remember Laverne and Shirley. And if you guys remember Laverne and Shirley, we lost Shirley. We've already lost Laverne years ago. Penny Marshall, and now Cindy Williams passed away yesterday. And I actually got the notification just before my trivia show last night. So I had to kind of go, all right, let's not, we're not going to bring that up, don't want to drop that into the atmosphere. But yeah, I love Laverne and Shirley. I was a big Happy Days fan. I mean, look, Happy Days had two redheads, had Ron Howard and Donnie Most. You know, Ralph Malph and Richie. I was like the best show in the world for a young Huck. And then the spinoff with Laverne and Shirley came on. They were just fantastic. Lenny and Squiggy, Carmine the Big Ragu. Yeah, that was such a fun show. So yeah, R.I.P. Much love to Cindy Williams and her family. Yeah, anybody else Laverne and Shirley fans out there? Give a little R.I.P. to Cindy Williams. Saying hey to Mama, Gus, yo Adrian, Holland, hey Gus. Now Gumi says, I used to be a disaster, staying up for like 2 or 3 days at a time before finally crashing. But then I got a steady job, and now I still stay up till maybe 3 a.m. at the latest. It's lights out. Wow. Well, maybe. And are you super wiped out though the next day, Gumi? Like, you know, because I know your body's been a night owl like that for a long time, but the new job at some point is going to sort of dictate, hey, get a little bit more sleep so you can be more productive. Yeah, let me know. Are you? But have you mastered that sort of lack of sleep? Some people are good at that. Keith says Best Buy is paywalling sales behind their Total Tech program. $200 to access sale prices. No way. Total no sale. I know, right? Look, this could be the nail in the coffin for them, for physical media collectors like us to go out and shop. You know, this is Blues Day Tuesday. You get out, you go shopping. That's one of the, I mean, Target is all but like a ghost land when it comes to titles. You go in there and the kiosk is half empty. It says new releases, empty. Like, come on. Look at all these empty slots. So, yeah, is anybody going out? Mama Blu-ray, has Sue hit the road yet? I say, good luck, Sue, if you're listening. Get out there, grab some good titles. Did you fill her pocket full of cash, Mama Blu-ray? Just stuff it in there and go crazy. Or is this one of those, now take it easy, Sue. Just dial it back. Or is it always that, and then Sue just goes, yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope she goes out there and does not find stuff like what Keith is talking about with these ridiculous prices, man. Wayne's World did a tribute to Laverne and Shirley. You mean like when it was on Saturday Night Live, they did sort of a Laverne and Shirley thing, or in the movie? In the movie? Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the when they're doing it our way and they're like this, and then the bottles are going by. Yeah, I love that. I think actually, here, hang on. Let's see. I believe. Now, I might be remembering this wrong, but the inside of the steelbook, I think, is that shot. Is it not? It is. See? There you go. You sparked my memory. There it is. So there's the Laverne and Shirley love right there. Thanks for reminding me of that. See, that brought a smile to my face, man. That makes me feel good, yo. That's good. Good memory on that one, man. So let's see. We got a lot of. It's interesting. Like, I don't even know how half of this stuff works. Like, some of your names are in red. That's kind of cool. Gus, Gumi. Is that suddenly a new feature? Maybe that's just what StreamYard has started to, I don't know. Maybe I got to wake up more. Maybe it's always been that way. Anyway, Gumi says, oh yeah, after my inner clock adjusted to my schedule, it's been smooth sailing. Nice. Well, look, check this out. We got tons of stuff to talk about. So we're going to go to let's go to the scoreboard. First, I wanted to bounce over to a Box Office Mojo, check it, and look at this. Let's see. Let's go like this. Avatar has done it again. It passed Spider-Man, then it passed Avengers. Now it has passed Star Wars, which I knew it was going to do. But it just keeps going. Like, I feel like it's going to catch Titanic. It needs, so what is it, like 100 million? It's like almost just 83 million to do it. So that, I don't know if it could keep steamrolling up to Endgame. It would just have to literally have a life that just couldn't be stopped. And with tons of new stuff coming out in March, y'all, look, who's excited about March, right? I mean, come on, March, we got Creed 3 and Scream 6 and Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I'm so excited for that. I love Shazam. I thought that was a fantastic DC movie that sort of brought a little brightness into all that darkness, because it wasn't part of the Zack Snyder thing. It was just another. It was like another filmmaker saying, "Well, while you're off doing all that Justice League stuff, I'm gonna go make Shazam because I want to do this." So I'm curious to see if that sticks around after James Gunn's readjustment of the entire DC universe. But yeah, I mean, look at that. It's just a phenomenal feat. James Cameron, he's got Avatar, Titanic, and Avatar Way of Water. He's got three of the top 4 movies of all time. And that's not going to change. The only thing he'll do is overtake himself. Oh my God, James Cameron. All right, you did it. Now give us our movies. give us True Lies. Give us The Abyss. Come on, give us a good Terminator 2 on 4K. All right, you've got your thing. Now give us ours. The only reason these are hits, yes, you're a good filmmaker, but we're the ones out there paying to go see it and putting money into this, showing our appreciation for your creations. Now, show your appreciation for our dedication, right? That's how it should be. He's greedy ass filmmaker. Come on. I feel like maybe I don't know anything. I was going to say, I feel like maybe he's calmed down in his old age and he'll be a little bit, nah. I mean, I met Cameron back in the early 90s. He was a bit of a tool. So from what I hear, I don't know if that's like shaken out of his system or not. He used to do dirty things on sets to get people to remember. I don't know if you guys heard the Abyss story. You like cut Ed Harris's ear off just for a second to be funny. That sends a panic attack into somebody that they can't breathe. Are you kidding? Ed Harris. Not a fan of James Cameron's anymore. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. There is the hot take, man. Top 4. Well done. Now let's take a look. This also shows you what's happening on the weekend. Let's just see how good it continues to do over the weekend. It did like 20 last. Oh my God. It barely dropped. So it made 20 million last week. And usually, everything keeps dropping, gets cut in half or whatever. It only dropped 20%. Now it made 15 million. So, wow. I mean, it's doing really well here. Still, it's still not the highest. I mean, like Black Panther still made more than this, and the Top Gun still made more than this domestically. So I am curious, although, I mean, with 15, that's still a lot. That kind of number gives you the ability to get up to 700 pretty easily. So let's go here. Let's take a look. This is just sort of a compare the titles. Top Gun. All right, let's see where Top Gun is. So Top Gun hit 718 million, right? It's going to be an interesting race. That's all I'm saying. A very interesting race. Yeah. So there you go. What do you guys think? Did you guys see, The Way of Water? I did, and I saw it with the family. Like the night before we watched the first Avatar. Still enjoyed it, and we enjoyed the sequel. I know it's long, but for me, look, I love stunning visuals, so I can let the boredom not take me away. I mean, I wasn't bored, is what I'm saying. A lot of people keep saying they were bored, which is fine if you are, but I wasn't. I dug what I watched. He was telling a nice story, a nice family story that is clearly resonating with tons of people, because he knows how to get us, y'all. I mean, it is sort of a greatest hits though, right? Like it's a little bit of Avatar 1, a little bit of Titanic with the sinking at the end, a little bit of The Abyss with all the things underneath the water. So yeah, it's sort of like what Top Gun did. Top Gun sort of used everything it could with Top Gun and then borrowed a little bit from Star Wars in a good way. So there you go. Wayne's World. Yeah. Did the tribute to Laverne and Shirley. Okay. I forgot to put a star on that. I've been meaning to watch Laverne and Shirley for a while. I've been collecting older sitcoms on DVD lately. Nice. Oh, Taxi, WKRP are a few that I own. So speaking of Taxi, has anybody seen The Fabelmans yet? My wife and I finally watched The Fabelmans, and yes, I need to put that on my Letterboxd. I haven't done that yet. Come on, Huck. And it was good. It was a good movie. It's not something I was blown away by. I think I was probably a little bit more blown away by his West Side Story, actually. But it was good. And Judd Hirsch, I was heard, he's got very little screen time and gets all these nominations. And it's true. I mean, he's in like 15 minutes of the movie and it's really good, but come on, like no, up against people like, Kiyu Kwan and, Paul Gleason, the Gleason guy, not Paul Gleason, Gleason from Banshees of Inisherin. And so when he's all done, and like he comes to visit the family because there's a death in the family, and then he leaves. And then when he leaves, they put him in and this is stupid enough for me to go, they put him in a taxi. But it was just so like bright yellow taxi with the taxi on it. And I'm sure that's what they looked like back then, but it felt an awful lot like the taxi. So I was like, oh, look, a little nod for Judd Hirsch there. Okay, Brent says, respect to Boo Boo Kitty as well. Boo Boo Kitty. Oh my God. That's so funny. I love Boo Boo Kitty. You've never seen Titanic? It's a good movie. I mean, don't ask any of the people currently because people love hating on Titanic. But if you're asking me, my friend, I tell you, I like Titanic. It's a fantastic movie. Come on. Go ahead. Everybody can hate on it all you want. Huckster says, I love Titanic. Leo's good. Kate's good. The boat's good until the boat eats it. They're doing a Titanic re-release. And I'm down. If I can, Gumi, if you can get out there, you're going to go? You're going to try to go see it theatrically? I would especially love to see it theatrically if they do it in 3D, because I never saw it when they released it in 3D. That would be, stupendous to see in 3D. My Song Park says, I saw Titanic 20 times. So I am going to guess you are in my camp that it's a good movie. Just going out on a limb here. I think you are. Tony, what's up, my friend? He's here. Morning Huck, just dropping by to say hello. Are you going out, my friend? Are you and the gang headed to of course you are, right? Are you headed there now? What is it, like 8, 9, 10? It's 11:30 there for you almost, right? So yeah, man, say hey to the gang for me. Miss you guys. Got to get you back on, man. We got to do something, even if it's just a watch along or what have you. Adrian says, hey, Tony, enjoy your break. Hey, Adrian, look at that. AV Movie Plus is here. What is up, Nick? What's going on, Hux? Hang out for the next 30 minutes while heading to my next stop. Nice. It's all good. Oh, speaking of, look, Durant's here. What's up, Durant Cinema Blows. What? It's a hilarious title. It's the Doctor, yes. Thank you. Durant Cinema Blows. Adrian James says, I remember those sitcom shows. Taxi, WKRP, Mork and Mindy, Soap, Happy Days. Yeah, I picked up, I have a good bit of those that you just listed. I got Soap. I got Happy Days. Excuse me. Wow. Inhaled everything. Got me too excited there, Adrian. The Happy Days comes in a seasons 1 through 6 tub. That's what I own, because that's when Richie was still there. I think it was after season 6 that Ron Howard took off to become a humongous director. So I got that, and I picked up Mork and Mindy during the big Amazon Prime Day sale. It was like $23, $25 for the whole thing. Snag that, of course, but I don't have Taxi or WKRP yet. But yeah, I dig me some old classic TV shows. I'm going to see Titanic in 3D 4K. Oh yeah? Where are you going? Where are you going, man? Maybe we should show up. We should do a little, Batman and Robin out and about watching Titanic. Hey there, Dave Durant. How's it going? You got to look closer. I don't know. It's not, is it really? I don't know if Dave would rename himself Durant Cinema Blows. Now, would he? Come on now. Would he? So there you go. Let's see. Gus says, Tony Meatloaf. Tony Meatloaf. What up? Leave the gun. Take the meatloaf. Is that really? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Gus. I don't think so. Gilmy says, I wouldn't mind to see a Titanic theatrically. I remember the first time I saw it was on VHS. Oh, my goodness. And I watched it on one of those early attempts of the flat screen TV with the huge black on it. Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen it since in a better format, like Blu-ray or DVD or out in the cinema, like during a re-release? Gus, Says, one of my favorite things growing up with my grandmother was Welcome Back, Kotter. Yes. And sure. Yeah, I picked up that Welcome Back, Kotter. It was on Hamilton Book for like $35 for the entire series. Snag. That was a good one. Gus says, hey, Mr. Nichols. Steven says, nothing like Huck in the morning on a Tuesday, getting my movie fix on. Well, Steven, it's my pleasure, my friend. Throw me a topic, buddy. Like a comment like that, you deserve something. Throw something at me. Let's talk about it. Give me a juicy topic, y'all. I mean, I have these things. I'll keep pulling them up. No, that's not Dave. Yeah, we know that's not Dave. Come on now. Dave would say something, more fun and snarky to me, like, Huck, good job. I don't know why I'm like, suddenly all of his typing sounds like Arnold, the great morning show, the morning mug. That's all I got for Arnold. Let's see. Come on, Gus. LOL Huck wants to hold hands and eat popcorn. Well, I mean, you did call me Catwoman during our walkabout. I mean, so up there, buddy. If we'll hold hands, eat popcorn. All right, let's go. Just, pass it by the wives, see if they're cool. We'll put the wives on the other sides of us. Where am I going with this? Gus says, LOL Holland. Is Dawn of the Dead any good? Which one? The original or the Zack Snyder one? In which case, I would answer yes to both. I like both of them quite a bit. In fact, Dawn of the Dead again because the sort of frenzy of collecting that started really. I've been collecting since I was a kid. I was the kid who got like the camcorder. In fact, here's the funny thing: when you watch The Fabelmans. That's what I felt like I was, certainly not on the level of Spielberg, but I was one of the guys who got like a video camera. He got like a film camera, but we were one of the first ones to get a video camera. And, my dad bought it for, of course, the family. And as soon as he walked in with it, I just snatched it out of his hands. I'm like, hey, let me play with that. And I was the only one who used it and made stuff. Like I didn't just shoot families. I would actually try to make little mini movies. And so I got exactly how Spielberg felt as a person, just seeing that kind of device that makes you want to be creative. That part of it I could really relate to. The sad part is that I didn't continue that sort of, I did, but it was just more towards acting than filmmaking. But that's what I mean. That's why it's always been a part of me. And that's why collecting movies has always been a part, because I just love movies. Like I wanted to be in them. I wanted to make them. I wanted to own them. So I'm still doing pretty much all of that. Just wish it was on a slightly higher level. So I have a basement like Tony. I like the remake, Gus. You like the remake? Did you like the original? Okay, I was going to get it from Best Buy, but okay. So yeah, Gus, no, it's not worth $40. Indeed. Amazon's got it for cheaper. So yeah. And again, like Ken always says, I'm sort of like, I always say patience, man, patience, because if you wait, if you got the $30, drop it. It's all good. It's only $30. But if you wait 1 or 2 weeks, it'll probably drop at least even down to $27.99, or maybe even you get that $23.99 sales in a month. So that's the kind of stuff I wait for, because look, I got enough to watch. So that's what I always tell myself is if I want to keep adding to the collection, which is already too big, it's already like double stacking behind me. Wait for the sales. Just wait for the sales, because otherwise you're just going to buy it at full price, put it right on the shelf as a to-watch movie, and then maybe not even get to it for a year. So no rush for the huckster. Like I love those titles, probably get them, but I'm gonna wait. The only other time I saw Titanic was randomly scrolling through the TV guide. Might buy it on Blu-ray soon. Well, very good, Gumi. Get it. It's at a really good price. Here, let's check for our pal Gumi. All right, here now, since Gumi, you've given me the lead to move on to our next topic. Here it is. We're going to go about the what to get out today. So Gus brought this up as well. And there it is. Dawn of the Dead. Look at all these things coming out today. Let's talk about them here. Let's pile this on top of me here. So you got the Invisible Maniac coming out. And there's the Dawn of the Dead. That's the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead, to anybody not trained on your covers. But yeah, I wish the old one would get released on 4K just so I could get an affordable copy of Dawn of the Dead, because I don't have one. But yeah, so there you go there. Let's see what else. Evil Laugh. What is this? From Beyond. Yes, the From Beyond, the H.P. Lovecraft film. What is this? Can't quite read that. The Italian Job. Now, here's one I remember growing up, and that is Young Sherlock Holmes. This was actually produced by Spielberg, and it was one of the first CGI effects in this film. There's a scene in it where this in a church, I believe, and there's a stained glass window that has a knight in it, and then the stained glass pieces sort of crack out of the window and come to life. And so to pull that off, they used CGI to create the little stained glass chips that formed the. Yeah. So, I mean, you're probably looking at it thinking, oh my God, it's lame. But again, you got to try to look at it as one of the first ones. It's like watching The Last Starfighter, that's really early in the CG game as well. So if you can go into it with that appreciation, it should be quite good. But I would love to give that another watch. Event Horizon coming out on 4K. You got these Mickey and Minnie classic stories. And of course, if you're all a buzz, like some people are about sidekicks. See, this wasn't, being a little older than some of you guys. Sidekicks isn't something that I grew up with. I guess my version of sidekicks would be more like, I don't know, 80s comedies or something like that. But sidekicks, yeah, it's another one of those $33, $35 Vinegar Syndrome boxes with the snapper case. Actually, since it's that snap case, it might be, here, let's take a look. It might be 44, something like that. Oh, they don't even have the price on here yet. Maybe because you have to get it from their website. So yeah, you guys go check out the Vinegar Syndrome website and see what that price is. See who can get me that price the quickest. Hang on, it's going to launch. It's going to launch. All right, I don't know if I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so let's see what else we got here that's that looks good. Crimes of the Future 4K. I'm just going to scan this and see what jumps out. For moi. Of course, there's old Roadhouse. Just picked that up early this month. Happy to have that. And that's one of those big old magnetic boxes, man. That's going to cost you. So I try not to get too many of those. Here's some older films. The Lady from Shanghai. Let's see what else. Oh, there's that big box set. The Lucas Moodysson collection. Not really familiar with that guy, but that's a pretty loaded box set. If you love yourself some Lucas Moodysson, well, hop to it. Let's see. The Beast in Space. What? Let's see what else. Anybody else pick up Death Wish the other week? I didn't go get that yet. That is something I'd like to add to the collection. The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. Blu-ray. So I don't know what you guys are going to find when you go out and about, but there's definitely some good stuff coming out today. If you can find these in the store. And if they're not jacked up at Best Buy, which they will be. So do not be surprised. Go in with phone in hand and get them to price match. It's a little Andy Warhol, Blood for Dracula. Yeah. Castle of the Living Dead. We got a bunch of these low-budge horror flicks here. All right, yeah, so, not a bunch of winter chicken dinners here at the bottom. The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Yeah, so there you go. So that is what is out there waiting for you to take your dollars. All right, looking at this page, what do you guys think? What on here screams to you? What do you feel like you want to go get? For me, I think the thing I would want the most is Young Sherlock Holmes. Just because I would love to revisit this film. Look at that. It is only $17. Is that a steelbook? $17.99? Oh, that's a great deal. Look at this deal. Shazam. Let's take a look at that. Look at that deal. Keith, you remember this, right? You still here, Keith? We were around the same time. I saw this at the University Cinema, little fourplex. But yeah, that's a very cool cover. It's a nice looking steelbook, and it's only $17.99. I mean, dang. Let's see, what's on the back? Oh, in fact, if anything, what's funny is the young actor in this looks kind of like, almost like a young Benedict Cumberbatch. So it's almost like, yeah, if you watch this and then watch the Sherlock series, maybe there'll be some connective tissue. Probably not at all, but there you go. See, is groundbreaking Oscar-nominated special effects. The very first time use of completely computer-generated character. Just like I just told you, my friends. Look at that. Barry Levinson is the director, so he's great. Yeah, super good. So yeah, and at that price, y'all, look, if you find this, this makes me want to like run out during a lunch break or something. If I can squeeze it in and go pick that up, definitely price match that. You guys, if you're out there and you see young Sherlock Holmes at Best Buy, you gotta see, let me know if you're there now. Let us know if you see it on the shelf. Just if Sue's out, she's like, oh yeah, it's like $28.99. Don't do it. Refuse. I bet she's going to pick that up. I don't know if she's familiar with the title, but Sue, if I were you, I would pick it up. I think it was, at least from memory, it was good, but honestly, I haven't seen it since the 80s, but you know, that's what we do. We just watch things again. Yeah, my Best Buy has lost their minds with pricing. I know. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so we're going to put our little fake Durant Cinema in timeout because I don't need that on my show. You were funny, but not that funny. All right, so My Song Park says, bye all, bye My Song. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. You know, if you're still in here, we got 28 watching, only 13 likes. Come on, y'all. Slap it, tap it, smack it, roundhouse kick it, all that good stuff. Let's get that like button up there. Let's see. The only thing I ever bought at a Best Buy was a Godzilla CD back in 2011. Do you still have it? That'd be great if you still have it. Sue, you're here. Good morning, everyone. I'm heading out to the stores now. Well, best of luck. Hey, the monkey's here. Yeah. Monkey, I saw your interview with KB. It was really good, man. That was a fun listen. So kudos on that to both of you guys. I even left a comment on there. I think it was the first one to comment on my man, the monkey. Oh, and may I say, Monkey, it was very cute. When you said, you know, like when he says, who would you like to see interviewed? And you mentioned Kitten Paws. I'm like, oh my God. So I ran, I took my tablet and I ran to the bathroom. I'm like, Becky, just listen to who the monkey has recommended as a potential interview with KB. And I played it. She's like, her eyes were like this. She's like, me? Why me? I'm like, I don't know. Perhaps he just, you know, he likes seeing you pop in and out and your name came up. So you brought a smile to our face, Monkey. Well done. Tony says, hey, Susan. Yeah, because she's out. She's on the hunt. She's on the move. Everybody look out. Got young Sherlock Holmes Steelbook on order from Amazon. It's supposed to be out for delivery today. Nice, but Amazon doesn't have tracking for it, even though Amazon itself is delivering out. Isn't that delightful? Yeah, I just hope that you get a nice one, Keith. It's not all banged up and dented because, you know, I had to get my Running Man from them 3 times before finally getting like one that was acceptable, you know? So yeah, I don't know. And it's weird too, because the Running Man is shrink wrapped in the slip and then shrink wrapped inside the slip as the steelbook. And 2 of them, the first one had a scratch in it, which means it was packaged with a scratch because it was on the tin itself. And then the second was slightly bent and pinched at the top of the spine. So I sent that back. I'm like, all right, 3rd time's a charm. And I forget, like, it's good. Like, I don't know what tiny little thing is wrong. Like, maybe there's a tiny little in the slip cover, but I'm tired of sending it back 3 times, you know? Goomy says, ooh, Event Horizon on 4K. It's time to upgrade from DVD. Go get it. Now, and also, too, Goomy, you know, check it out. Let's see, how much was that? Let's see. Let's check for you. We're going to check for you, Goomy. Here we go. We're going to check Event Horizon on 4K. See what you got to shell out. Oh, look at that. It is only $20. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah. You know, I don't know why. I just thought, you know, something about Event Horizon, they were just going to jack it up to like 27 and then sit there. But I mean, that's a nice price drop for $20 if you're a big fan of Event Horizon. There you go. That's pretty sweet. Dimension says, hey there, Sue. Good luck. Yes, Sue. Good luck. Good luck. Do you even go into Target anymore, Sue? I mean, I think you do just so you can sing to us. I'm going into Target. I mean, that's so catchy, right? We're all just singing along with Sue. That's the only reason you go in there, right? Just so you can sing. We sing, and then you're out. Like, yeah, they got nothing, and we're out. So let's see. Holland says, I much prefer Marky Mark's Italian Job to the original. Yeah, I think it might be too British, outdated or something because it didn't hit at all for me. Yeah, I know what you mean. I really dug the Marky Mark Italian Job. I found that at a Big Lots for like $4 or $5. So yeah, that's a fun one. Charlize Theron. It's a good cast too. Sidekicks, nah. I know what you're saying. Like, I'm like, but there are people super excited about Sidekicks. That's just not, it's not one of those titles for me. And I think literally that's the difference between like a 10 or 15 year age gap, because also like Dead Heat. Is that good? Has anybody seen Dead Heat? Like, I kept wanting to get that. And I know a lot of people were super excited about the Dead Heat release because they had that cool little slipcover with the hand, which, I didn't jump on that because I don't remember it being all that great. I mean, it's Joe Piscopo and Treat Williams. But again, titles are subjective, right? I mean, if you love it, you love it. I mean, ain't no shame in that. I got some very crazy titles. People are like, yeah, you like that? It's 45. I know because I pre-ordered it and it's coming in today. Oh, dang, 45, huh? Woof. All right. The Morning Fuzz says, good morning, Huck. Good morning, Fuzz. How the heck are you? Sue says, hey to Adrian. And Tony, the monkey, says, hey, Tony. It's not just Best Buy. They all hiked up their prices. Yeah. But I feel like Best Buy's really hiked them up because I was in Walmart recently and their prices were still about the same. $30 for the Black Adam instead of 40, things like that. Gumi says, I saw an announcement yesterday that Shout Factory is making Jackie Chan Collection Volume 2. Oh, that sounds great to me. I like that. If you're in the know on that, Gumi, I'm a fan of Jackie Chan, so I would love to get a couple of sets. Oh, there's some good Jackie Chan movies. I would love to see in that set. Like, let's see. I'm gonna do this real quick. You're getting me all pumped up. Jackie Chan. We'll just say Jackie Chan Collection and see what comes up. Okay, so here, let's go to it. Let's take a look at what we see here. So we got this one here. I think this is the volume 1, right? Yeah, because this is the one that's from 76 to 82. Does it show us? That's a pretty nice slip too. $78 though. So you gotta be ready to pluck down the cheese for that. Oh, there's no review yet for this. Well, that's weird. Be nice to see the back of it. Is this what's in it? We get the Big Brawl, Dragon Fist, and Battle Creek Brawl. All right, so that's 3 movies. So it's 3 movies? It's just 3 movies? Oh, here it is. Hey, go away. Whatever's there, go away. Man, go away. I can't see behind you, fool. Great. Let's see if I can see through it. The Killer something, the Shaolin Wooden Men to Kill. Ugh, garbage. There we go. Is it still there? Okay. Now let's go see what the years for volume 2, because I saw that there as well. Come on, sucker. And wait all day on you. Here we go. All right, so that is 83 to 93. See, this might be super sweet because this probably has a lot of the stuff I've seen. Look at that, Shout Select. You can also wait for a Shout Select deal too. Packaging. Let's see what's here. So this one, we got Winners and Sinners. Wheels on Meals. That is so good. I love Wheels on Meals, aka Mr. Nice Guy. I believe that's the same movie. The Protector, Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, Armor of God 2, Crime Story. That is a killer box. Dang. So that was $100, but you are getting, let's see. Oh, it just loaded up some images. Oh yeah, no, Wheels on Meals is a totally different movie. That is definitely not Mr. Nice Guy. I'd love to see Mr. Nice Guy though. Look at this. All right, so I'm pretty down. Of course, this thing keeps coming back to cover it up. But yeah, that is a great one. That's a good. If you're a Jackie Chan fan, those boxes look like a must-have. Maybe I'll tell my wife that's what I want for Valentine's Day. What do you want? Jackie Chan. All right, I know we're getting close to 9 o'clock, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Not much for store releases this week. I'll be back hunting next week. Yeah, you're gonna just build it up. All right, gotcha. Scap says those 2 horror movies at the end of your page are they're Christopher Lee movies. Oh, you've seen them? Yeah, I could tell that was Christopher Lee in that picture. Yeah, good old Christopher Lee. That guy's amazing. Hey, fans of something. What's up, my friend? Good morning to you both, if you're both in earshot. Hello, fans of something. Mama Blu-ray, getting some love going here. Hey, Ed. No young Sherlock in our Best Buy. I got mine yesterday in the mail. It's beautiful. Oh, all right, I got to order it. I'm going to order it as soon as we're done. He says, hi, Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. Yo, Meatloaf. Tony, how you doing, bud? Everyone just chillaxing? Not good, Bonnie. How are you? FOS. Gussie, sweet Gussie boy. Oh, and already picked up the Steelbook 4K Event Horizon. Nice. Yeah, what else you guys got? Hee, he says. Marlo Prescott. Was that good, Gus? Did I do a good hee for you? Hey, man, who was the worst guest on your streams? None of them. I have awesome guests on my streams. They are the best. They're all top drawer. Said he'd have some good practical effects for the creatures and nice action scenes, but Joe Piscopo is so annoying. Yeah, I know. That's what I just remember seeing it, and it, but that's cool. I mean, again, I love that it sparks passion in some people that love that movie. And I keep trying a couple of those, like, oh, why don't I pick that up and see? And then I'm like, eh. So I feel like I need to try to find it somewhere so I can watch it first. And so I can go, yeah, because that is a pricey pull, that one for sure. James Morning says, good morning. Hey, James, I hope to see some backlog titles released through Mill Creek. Yes, maybe they'll release complete series titles they've yet to release. Yeah. I mean, look, they've got, what is it? Touchstone and Buena Vista, Hollywood Pictures, stuff like that, as well as the Fox catalogs. So, I mean, there's a lot to mine there. A lot. But I'm curious how fast they're going to get that rolling, because this is the 100th anniversary of Disney. So, if anything, they should be fast tracking the heck out of that. So, at least by, I don't know, summer, when people are sort of off and ready, and they'll just start showing up, and people will just start digging in those bins and picking up all these things that we've been wanting for a long time. I mean, look, so it's like, do you want some of these great old Disney Touchstone type catalogs, or do we want more of the Walmart cheese, like, Abominable Yeti versus Octoshark? Although that does sound pretty awesome. Says, hey, Adrienne, Gumi, I hope everyone has a wonderful morning. Got a split. Happy morning to you. Well, thank you, Gumi. Have a great morning and enjoy your day. Spicy 4K0 says, morning, Huck. I catch the replay. Awesome trivia last night. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a good one. That was a good game. Highest score we've ever had. But then again, I had a lot more to do. So that was super fun. You guys go watch it, man. It's almost at 200 views. Let's get it there. Let's get it there by lunchtime. When I go to a lunch break, let's see 200 people enjoying that show. I hope they do a set like that for Jet Li. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, Nick, that would be awesome. Fan says, Jackie Chan or Jet Li or Bruce Lee, who's your favorite? For easy, it's easy for me. It's Jackie Chan. I don't even have to think about it. Like, I love Jet Li and I love Bruce Lee. But here's the thing, like, because growing up, I loved Kung Fu. So Bruce Lee got me into that. So he's like the GOAT, right? But Jackie, because also poor Bruce Lee passed away. He died during, like his 4th movie. So we have a lot more Jackie and a lot more Jet Li that we can consume. So, and each has their own style. So if you're a big Jet Li fan, I love Jet Li, So Jackie Chan's got my nod. Keith says, love Jackie Chan. Volume 2 is going to be a must buy. Keith, did you get the volume 1? Did ya? You got to tell me, man. I bet you did. If you're saying volume 2 is a must get, or maybe you're saying volume 2 is a must get because of those killer titles. Like, I like those titles in volume 2. Like, I'd be willing to wait and save my money for that one, than spending 80 on the first one and then also getting 2. Like, I feel like I would get more bang for my buck out of that volume 2, because it's just, those are some great titles, man. Just have a Jackie Chan weekend. Hucky, were you ever a fan of the TV show Oz? It's not that I wasn't a fan. I just actually didn't see it. I think I saw a couple of episodes and it looked good, but I didn't really catch Oz. Was it awesome? Should I put that on my watch it one of these days list? Because, yeah, I know a lot of people that dug Oz. They said it was a pretty sleek show. Where are we at? We're almost at 9 o'clock, y'all. So before we get going, let me see if there's anything else I was going to go over. I think we hit some good hot topics today. Did box office, did Jackie Chan, and Mill Creek. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we hit all the hot spots today, y'all. So I really appreciate you guys coming in today and helping keeping the conversation lively. Again, I hope to be back to some longer shows coming up in the future. But yeah, these of the late, I had to keep them at about an hour, and we are at that about now. So I appreciate that. Diving back on here real quick, he says, he doesn't have it yet. Got that. Marlo says, what you have for breakfast, Hucky? Well, today, any sort of school day where I'm getting everybody out, it's just cereal. I just go cereal because it's quick. I got to be quick. I got to get them out the door. So I don't get to do like, in my intro where I got the sweet eggs and fruit and all that. That's usually for the weekend. So yeah, yes. Awesome titles. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you. If you have not seen that trivia from last night, please go back and check it out. It's super fun. Here's the cast, if you will. There they are from last night. Mega Mike, the Movie Man, Down to Movie Rick, Tales from the Shelf Mark, and Chris McNerney. They were all there doing a killer job. It was super fun putting that one together. It took a while, and if you see it, you'll understand why it was such a daunting task to put that together, because I always try to really make those look good for you guys, find really good questions and things like that. Even my wife Becky, aka Kitten Paws, aka Lady Huck, she likes that one, chipped in and gave me the full we have a round called rapid fire, and she helped me find all those rapid fire questions. So super dope. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for checking out the show. If you're going out today shopping, happy shopping, get some good stuff. Sounds like half of you got everything coming in. I hope it arrives in perfect condition. No problems, no dents in those steel books. And that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much. We'll catch you next week. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.